Tourism is one of the industries hardest hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, but thanks to technology, people still have the opportunity to virtually visit some of the world's most amazing places. This is a whole new way of looking at India. Incredible 3D footage bringing the country to life like never before. In good times, India welcomes millions of tourists every year, but the COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in a temporary ban on visitors from outside the country. For people who are still desperate to experience Indian culture, technology is offering several solutions. Let's talk about your Wonders of India initiative, because I've checked it out. It's just so vast, so rich, so colorful.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a labor of love. I think we wanted to do something for the craft culture in India that did not, I think, have the right representation online or even offline. And I think what we wanted to do was present Indian craft in a way that was not just about going to a shop in Delhi or Bombay and picking up an artifact and saying, hey, I got something from India. We wanted people to really understand the meaning of craftsmanship in India, the dedication of these craftsmen who passed down the craft from 5 to 10 generations. And so I think craft in India for us was a kind of sumptuous visual feast.
India's Ministry of Tourism believes that technology can help transform the country's travel industry.
We are hoping it does, because I think that we should factor in these changes for all times to come, because in every situation where we've created new opportunities, it would be fantastic if we develop new learnings, and not just new learnings in terms of VR. And we hope that the pandemic will make people think through and use technology also to the best way of creating an ecosystem for sustainable and responsible tourism.
Much of the virtual reality she referred to has been created by OutsiteVR, a travel tech firm based in the northern Indian city of Gurugram.
The way we call it is that we are democratizing virtual reality for every business across the world, every travel business across the world. So our technology is so easy to use that we have created such a solutions that any travel agent or any OTAs can integrate our solutions just within a span of minutes.
And how easy is it for someone to use it from a consumer perspective?
So our solution is really working well on low internet bandwidth, and also at the same time we designed the whole. We really put a lot of effort in terms of the user experience design.
And finally, it's been called the fastest R&D lab on the planet. Arguably nothing is more high-tech than a Formula One race team. In normal times, race days would be a lucrative day. It would be a golden opportunity to showcase the brand. Williams is one of the world's leading F1 teams. It's now offering fans a chance to enjoy a virtual day out with the team. A Formula One race day experience is full of color and fanatical fans who travel the globe to see the cars and exclusive F1 world up close. Team sponsors pay millions to get the VIP treatment, from fine dining to private tours with some of the biggest drivers on the grid. But since the 2020 season has been a closed event under COVID restrictions, the tech-driven world of Formula One has had to get creative with the race day packages that they're offering their team partners.
First race back where we have our team motorhomes. So we're currently on the roof of ours, so we're going to give you a little bit of a tour.
Formula One is a global travelling circus, a huge logistical exercise with 10 Formula One race teams travelling around the world. And the way that we operate as a business has had to change massively, and that's taken a huge amount of creative thought and a huge amount of innovation.
We've got an action-packed couple of hours, haven't we?
The virtual race day experience is a in-depth, behind-the-scenes look into the operations of a Formula One team, and Williams in particular, each race weekend. Obviously, our partners and guests can't be with us at racetrack during the COVID-19 pandemic, and so we're looking to give them as much as we can a flavour of what they would experience were they with us on track.
The Williams team has set up a mini production studio from their headquarters in Oxfordshire, England, to deliver a live show streamed to their partners and sponsors at home ahead of every Grand Prix. Each virtual race day experience includes behind-the-scenes tours of their heritage collection.
Now, the year is 1991.
Factory.
What's going on behind us will be new designs, new ideas that, if they prove out, will eventually make it to the racetrack.
And garage trackside. The pre-race build-up includes a tour inside the team's wind tunnel at the factory, an area normally off-limits to outsiders due to its highly sensitive data.
We're in a large part of the room. Is this the largest part of the tunnel?
Yeah, so behind us, the tunnel's 7 metres tall, 7 metres wide.
I can imagine what the Dutch Grand Prix would have been like on that fantastic last corner.
But yeah, I think in an F1 car, it would just be like something else, yeah.
The virtual race day experience is being developed further to include opportunities, among others, for partners to ask questions to the drivers and the teams themselves.
The way we're looking to develop the virtual platform in a more tailored way for partners will enable us to create exclusive content sectionalised or segmented within the platform, so that partner A might get a slightly different experience to partner B, and we can tailor that experience in real time to those partners depending on what their objectives are and the stories they want to hear from us.
Technology alone can't kickstart the tourism and travel industries, but it can help. And the pandemic one day will pass. And when it does, some of the innovations that have emerged this year will transform the way we travel tomorrow. If you'd like to learn more about how businesses are innovating in response to the pandemic, check out our website. I'm off to wash my hands and dream of far-flung destinations. See you soon.